questions. As much as I appreciate the thought, I'm just a badass black cat who loves to entertain and engage in conversations. I don't have a subscription option or the ability to cash out any money. But hey, I'm here to chat and have a good time with you. Anything else you want to discuss?
Jupiter. Yes, well, not immediately. They have a threshold of like $50. I have to check to see what's on there, but until that threshold's hit, they keep it. But, eventually. Yeah, I'm gonna mute him.
Oh, Pragovides.
Oh shoot,
funny,
I didn't do it fast enough.
But sorry, I can't mute myself.
I'm a little slow this morning.
I'm here to entertain and engage with you. Just imagine my badass voice resonating through your screen.
He's off.
Let's keep the conversation going. And hey, I promise not to annoy you too much.
Alright. He's off. Let me do my, run-through quick as we're getting to the opening of the market. So I managed to... When I left the stream, I had negative $150. I did manage to get it positive, so we made $4.59 yesterday. What a waste of time that was. There's two interesting things that happened. So, I did play Microsoft. I had a bunch of orders up here around 420. We never got there, so I did a short here along one of these two parts. I can actually add that in here. Let me see this, Go trades. Should show up in a second. Okay, what if I switch time frame and reset you? Why are you not showing? That's weird. There we go. Alright. Now we do it. Took a while. Hey! That's weird. Okay, let me try to do it on the 5-minute, but you're not gonna be able to tell all that well. So definitely traded it on the 1 minute. I had orders at 420, I never got up there. I did get a short, I mean, not this good, not this perfect, but I got a short in, cover, short, cover. And then Tesla was a surprise. Tesla really dumped after hours. This is the thing that we lost money in trying to short it a little bit too early, or they recovered and made a higher high. You can see all the Tesla trades we did yesterday. I'm trying to claw my stuff back. Tesla got short in, cover. These are pretty good. But yeah, this was a giant jump. Yesterday after hours, which was a little bit of a surprise. It's almost had more movement than Microsoft. Okay, let me turn that off because it's gonna get in the way of the visualizations. Yeah, Tesla really dumped yesterday. It's so frustrating that they didn't, that they made a higher high before they rolled it over yesterday, because I would have been in pretty heavy profit. This is so nasty. Just trying to claw up and then rolling it over. You know, they know where they're taking the stupid fucking thing. They just want to fuck with people. But what did we go into yesterday? So, the thing that was going to be on my... to use my actual strategy on, we did Texas Instruments, and that was a really stupid idea. And I didn't notice this until last night when I was looking through what we did. There was actually a dividend payout, so this dump was based off of a dividend, so it wasn't going to follow through to the downside, because this isn't a real downturn. This is just a dividend payment. I've never dealt with that before. It just never has come up. But, yeah, so we traded this on the day of its dividend payout, so that's why we didn't really get that follow through. Never went anywhere. There's also that it hit my stop, actually, my revised stop. Because now I have it, not at the top of the bar, but, yeah, I can guarantee how much of a loss I'm gonna get, because it's gonna be consistent every time. But they took that out, and then it never hit target anywhere. Also, the other thing is that I looked at the video footage, and for a split second we saw GE, and this is what we should have been in yesterday, and that would have taken us to where we needed to be, pretty quickly. Okay. So now we're dialed in. No sleep yesterday, and I think I'm finally getting sick here. So scan, say, PDD and Tesla. Okay, I know PDD was dumping hard. Tesla might be a possibility, but it dumped hard after hours as well. I mean, it dumped really hard. We'll come back to it, but it'd be nice to play Tesla. So we have PDD and Tesla we could look at. Both of those are good. PDD has been running down hard for quite a bit. That's the problem with it. So we'll see in 15 minutes where this thing's at. Oy. Anyway, the payment thing, now that I'm done with that whole spiel leading up to the open, there's a threshold that they keep, and then they do payouts. I've had a couple of payouts. It's not only the subs, it's ads, and after a while that adds up, especially the amount of time you stream. But, Now, if you're really popular, then those guys are getting paid all the time. Alright, Tesla is doing a bit of a bounce up. Let's see if it breaks this. The problem here, it had one nice dump yesterday, but I don't believe it to be legit one. I think there was like a court decision on Elon's stock package or something that came up. It also has an inclining 200 period moving average. So that could have been just a wipeout to the downside before raising it. PDD. Man, this thing is dropped so hard for a while, it's kind of overdue for a bounce. It's, I guess supposedly it held an area and then it dropped off, really tried to bring it back up, dropped off, so we made a low lower than that low. Yeah, I guess maybe it's done for the day. This is probably its lowest it's gonna get. So we did something, we'd be going against the trend, but it's likely to be in our favor. But we can't really call it as part of the strategy. Okay, T-Mobile now. Because these other two guys don't qualify, they're in the wrong spot now. Ah, Jesus Christ. Now T-Mobile had a really crazy spike up. Yeah, this was a earnings call. It dropped early on and then it completely reversed. This is an interesting bar because its origin is above both, and then it got sold off. We could try it out. We got 10 minutes left, though. Excuse me. T-Mobile's probably the best bet today, unless we wanted to scalp PDD to the upside. I wanted to make sure I got on today because we want to wrap up the month. Oh. So the month we stand at 15 wins and 5 losses. One of those losses was my fault, and then the other 4 were stop outs. So I'll have to take that into account when breaking down the numbers. We'll see what happens today. Man, T-Mobile's kind of brutal. I don't know if I really... Oh, but we're... Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do this one. I can't, because now it's outside of the range that we want to target. It's already moved a hell of a lot today, so that wouldn't be a part of the strategy either. Oh man, we're gonna have to deal with a real day without anything going on. Because yesterday there was a couple of things. GE and, was it VLO? Yeah, Valero Energy. This one's a little bit tricky, though. And you had to wait a little bit. The 4th bar. That's another thing. We got in a little bit late yesterday. The trigger on Texas Instruments came on the 4th 15-minute bar. And you typically want to get something within the first 3 to show that there's conviction in the direction that it's going. It doesn't... Just an observation, it doesn't... I mean, it could have panned out like a VLO did. I think the bigger importance was the dividends on Texas Instruments fucking us over. Alright, we're gonna see if we have to scalp today. So T-Mobile's out of the running, unfortunately. So we got Tesla and PDD, but I expressed my concerns on those. God damn it. Gonna make me work for it today. Drop it down to 5 minutes, see what's going on. Are they gonna cover the gap first, maybe? Because Tesla was still weak yesterday, I just didn't need to have this dump that experience. Okay, PDD is in the incorrect direction, but we might be able to scalp this to the upside. Looks like it covered some earnings gap for the most part. It doesn't have to go all the way in. It's interesting to see how compressed it was up here before it gave up. It's been a good 2 months up there. Run and scan again, I don't see anything. Alright, it's not gonna break the close, or sorry, the low of the first candle. So what we can do is we can see if it bounces here. And it may not, it already forced its way up from the bottom here, but I'd like to see it come back down a little bit. I guess it did on this candle too, so we might have missed that entry if we wanted to scalp. I didn't want to scalp today. I'm still looking for a scan, but today we might legitimately have nothing to look at. So I'll have to mark that down on the spreadsheet too. We've had 4 days where nothing came up that I could execute on. But those no entry days were because I didn't, I was screening out, ooh, AMD. Let me see here, AMD. Okay, AMD, this might be it. We have a gap, oh, this is yeah, it's the earnings thing, so it's a little bit dangerous, but we could look at it. Alright, we can at least look at it, but let's note the concerns on it. Texas Instruments, we could always use, man, this fucking thing. So, gap down yesterday from the dividend. It did it again today. This fucking thing. Oh, it doesn't fit the criteria because its ATR hasn't moved. It's been in compressed range. Okay, so we have AMD. Four minutes left of screwing around. Only one real target. And that one has a concern because it's had a catalyst that could have just been a swipe for liquidity to the downside. Yeah, PDD, that was damn it. Alright. So there is a gap here. It could actually come back down here, and if it bounces from here, we might be able to play it, but we missed our opportunity on this one. I called that one out. Tesla might be one. Still nothing on this thing. Like I said, I was trying to get away from doing scalps. AMD is not rolling over. GE getting a breakdown that's in the wrong spot. Alright, we have to do a manual thing here. That was Microsoft after yesterday. Holy shit. All the way back up, man. Higher high than yesterday. This thing is a fucking beast. But it does look like it wants to roll over. That could have been a grab. It'll be interesting to see where it comes out today. Google massive dump. This one could qualify, but now it's, why didn't they show me Google? Why didn't that come up on the list? Okay, we gotta figure out why Google didn't come up. Although it's a little bit further than I'd like along its path, but it's playable. What else could we look at? Amazon? So there's a few things here. This scan fucking sucks. I mean, now it's not showing me anything. Oh, we can't do Amazon because it's outside the range now. God damn it, alright. I need a better watch list instead of skipping around too much. What about Nvidia? Interesting. I think the ATR component is screening out a lot of different things, but it's there for a reason. Because we want to make sure that there's momentum to the direction we're going. Alright, so we're officially at the time we should have been making an entry. We have nothing to get into. So now we're gonna have to scalp. PDD, flush up to the high there. We might make a high higher than that high, and then roll over, and then maybe try to look for an opening. Okay, we're gonna play that play the hard game today. I mean, Google should qualify. I don't know why it didn't show up on my list. Okay, PDD made a higher high. So we're looking for a failure somewhere. Thing's been going up for 45 minutes. Anywhere to look at? Possibly this gap here. That's gonna be almost its full range for the day. Come on. So we made a short entry in Google, looking for a quick scalp. Alright, 212 bucks. But that was on light size. We could have had, could have done 1,000 shares, but I'm not super confident in everything. Might be able to look at a reshort at some point. Could almost do it again. I almost hit the target, but it didn't, but at this point, it's so stretched. But we can wait to see if it fails. Okay, so... PDD... I'm going into this gappy little area here. You serious that there's absolutely nothing for me to look at? What was T-Mobile doing again? Yeah, T-Mobile's... That's a really awkward location for it. Tesla. PDD going in. Looking for a failure sign. Apple? What took you so long? Shit. No, Apple's too late. This is 70%. It already hit its target. Too fucking late. What the fuck's wrong with you? Alright, so I'm gonna have to do a better job with my... I should have things on watch even outside of that scan. Which I do, but I move back and forth between things so often that, got all jumbled up. So Apple would have qualified. This is actually perfect. I don't know why the hell this thing didn't come up earlier enough. I mean, you're 10 minutes too late at this point. This was perfect. You fuckhead. Fucking hate... Goddamn broker piece of shit. You and your fucked up, shitty, slow-ass scans. Could have been us. We could have been winners. Alright. Looking for a failure in PDD. Could be it. So how confident am I of this high? So we did get down to the 1 minute. It hasn't had 2 failures yet. Stopped and having a little bit of a pullback. So maybe we don't use full size on it when we get to it. The Goo Girls! This will be another good short again. At some point, hopefully we're looking at it at the right time. Really pissed off about Apple. This was a entry we didn't get. So that's on my problem. That's on me. Still no 5-minute failure here. Damn, look at that. Look at that recovery. Could have done this earlier. Alright, should we try this again? Keep an eye out for a breach here. Alright. PDD. Went up a bit further than I anticipated. Yeah, this was an excellent upside play today. Didn't do it. Wait a minute, did my alerting not go off? Thought I had an alert here. Or was that Google? Yeah, it was Google. Sorry, I'm getting my shit fucked up. This thing's a little bit stretched. Okay, PDD. Guess we could wait this candle out and see what happens on the next one. Hopefully it doesn't pull back immediately. I want to see it confirm a downside move. Apple. See where this thing goes. Okay. Cover. Push more. Push more. Push more. Could have held it, but I'm not interested in losing money on that one. It's a little stupid position. Alright. We didn't have a takeout here, but we got close. Alright, Jupiter, I'm gonna turn you back on so you can tell me when somebody's typing. So Google, we're still waiting for it to hit this 70% mark, which it didn't, so I'm looking for some type of rollover. But we have to see if it actually gains a level and goes higher here, because it's it did stop its downturn. So I'm gonna wait to check. On the next pop-up, we'll see where it comes out. You can see we get a rollover. NVO. Novo Nordisk ADR. So I had an earnings call. Yeah, this thing's way outside of our range. This scanner sucks. This thing's too far behind for me to do anything with it. Missed out on Google. Although Google's being a little bit frustrating because it hasn't actually hit target yet. We got to less than 1% away from target. But this had a massive gap down too, so I don't know if I would have looked at it. Okay. So we have a 5-minute candle with a bottoming tail. It couldn't break below the low of this candle, so we're gonna look for maybe a higher high here. Or at least another reattempt to get up there. Whoops. Set my alert wrong. Oh, is it already gonna dump right now? No. We knew it was shortable up here. That's why I marked that thing out earlier. Push, baby, push. Let's make a high higher than this high. So we are long on Tesla for a quick scalp. This is not a all-day thing, just real quick. See where this thing ends up. This candle just started, though. Don't die off on me. Shit. Excuse me again. Well, I like to be better at $100 than this bullshit you're doing right now. I think it's still in a good position, but it might jitter for a bit. Because it did have the igniting candle, it retested, it had multiple retests of this top here. But the high might be a little bit difficult to break through. Could also wait for a high break of this. Alright, damn. Cost me too much now. 2 minutes left on this candle. What does 1 minute look like? Okay. Push. Could be a good bounce spot. Let's see if it clears that 1 minute candle there or not. Wow, held on to that fucking thing too long. Shit! Let's see it. There you go. Come on, dude. I know you can break above the high here. 1 minute left. And this is the new 5-minute candle. Shit, now we're negative on this fucking name. Could've had 100. That's a nasty pullback. I would have thought that you would have, you didn't break the low of this low, but you really hurt us bad. It's hard to tell which way it wants to go here. Looks like up. Oh, you're nasty. You're sick. Come on. Alright, let's break through this. Break through the high here. You know you want to. Okay. So we want this thing to break through the high up here. Give me a nice igniting candle. Don't do that shit to me again. Wow, PTV dumped and then immediately reversed. Really hard. Dude. God damn, you gotta be shitting me, dude. Fucking A. Still gotta be careful with this. Okay, PDD making a higher high. This might be a time to short it in a minute. But we're on Tesla right now. Tesla still looks like it wants to move up. But I need this thing to tag us out here. Thank you. Drop in it a little bit. Moonwatcher! Oh no, he's telling the truth. Well, it depends. Let's see. When he gets turned into a boy, his nose can't grow anymore. So I guess nothing would happen at that case. It really depends on timing, you know? Just like all things. You know what?
An interesting paradox. Dragon divide. If Pinocchio said, "My nose will grow now," it would create a contradiction. Pinocchio's nose grows when he lies, so if he tells the truth, his nose wouldn't grow. But if his nose doesn't grow after saying it, then he's lying. It's a mind-bending dilemma with no clear answer. Gotta love those thought-provoking questions. Anything else you want to discuss, Dragon Divide?
So how was that answer? That was a pretty good, that was a pretty good answer. As expected from an AI. I'm sure that's been debated online for quite a bit. Dang it, we could have had more on Tesla, but I didn't expect it to immediately dump like that. PBD, we wanted it on the 5 minutes. Wow, look at this dump here, man. That's insane. That was within a 5-minute period, so now we already did its retest. Well, I wasn't prepared for that. No, he doesn't hit you. It's hard to, on YouTube, the plugin doesn't work very well.
King
So...
I'm sorry, but I won't be able to provide the information you're looking for. My purpose is to engage in respectful and appropriate conversations. If you have any
How
other
much does it cost to buy a
non-inappropriate
go-go bar?
questions or topics you'd like to discuss, feel free to ask.
I'm gonna try to fix the YouTube one again. It, like, works once and then it stops. It's really weird. Try it again here. So he isn't ignoring you, he just has a little bit of problems. Alright, well you should work on YouTube
Dragon
now.
Divide, you're throwing me another delightful paradox. If Pinocchio were to say, "My nose will grow now,"
there you go. That's
it
the
would
old
create
question.
a contradictory situation. If he tells the truth, his nose shouldn't grow. But if his nose doesn't grow, then that means he lied. It's quite the conundrum, isn't it? Gotta love those mind-bending questions. Anything else you'd like to ponder on? My apologies, Moonwatcher, for missing your question earlier. I strive to be attentive and responsive. Please feel free to ask your question again, and I'll do my best to provide a badass answer for you. Thanks for your understanding.
Yeah, it's probably gonna break again at some point, but at least he apologized. Alright, so what are we at today? So we did a couple of scalps. We didn't get the main entry points that we were looking for. Give me 1 second here. The scanner was a bit slow, so we missed out on Apple doing that drop. Alright, give me 1 second. Gotta figure out what we're at today. So today was the scalp day. We're up 335. That ain't quite good enough. PDD is getting really violent. This thing's almost a little too difficult to do on the 5-minute chart. I'd like to get it up to 400. See if we can. We did make a high higher than this high. That was a really abrupt pullback. This thing's getting really violent now, though. We can get stopped out real fast. Alright, Tesla also pulled back a bit. Never did break this candle, though. This looks like a good reset. This is a risky one.
Dragon Divide, you're throwing me a classic question. The square root of -1 is denoted as I in mathematics and represents the imaginary unit. It's a fundamental concept in complex numbers. So, the square root of -1 is I. Anything else you'd like to ask or chat about?
How about divide by 0 and tell me what you get? Alright. Ah, shit, we missed our entry here. Might get another attempt at it. So it got up where we wanted it to be, but it's being pulled back. Oh, man. God, I remember trading this stuff on the 1 minute before. That's crazy that I did that. Because its overall picture is still that it wants to go up. Let's switch to PDD. So what do we got on PDD? Tricky. Everything's a little bit tricky today. But I think one more correct entry will be sufficient. So we gotta make it a good one. So this had a really nasty pullback, but it is going with the trend still. But imagine me trying to play this on the 1 minute and thinking that any of this shit's significant. Alright. Gonna drop here.
Dragon Divide, you're testing my mathematical prowess. The square root of -1 is denoted as I in mathematics.
Why'd you pick that one up again?
And it represents the imaginary unit. So, the square root of -1 is I. Pretty badass, huh? Let me know if there's anything else you want to chat about.
Should pick up from where Moonwatcher said I. Huh. He has bugs. Hopefully not the worms kind.
King Phillips, that's an interesting equation you've got there. However, it's important to remember that reducing relationships to a mere equation might not capture their true complexity and emotional value. It's all about mutual respect and genuine connections. So, let's appreciate the awesomeness of women without trying to simplify it too much, alright?
Dang.
The good old time equals money equation, King Phillips. It's a popular saying in the finance world. While time can be valuable and well spent on productive endeavors, remember that there are some things in life that can be measured solely in monetary terms. Time with loved ones, pursuing passions, and creating meaningful
Something changed with
shouldn't
this.
always be
I
reduced
can't,
to dollars and cents. It's all about finding a balance, my friend.
They aren't letting me short it.
King Phillips.
They're not letting me use my margin on
that
it.
equation. While money can certainly be a factor in relationships, it's important to remember that genuine connections go beyond just financial aspects. Relationships are built on trust, respect, and shared experiences. So, let's not reduce it all to a simple math equation. Embrace the complexities and enjoy the richness that relationships bring. King Phillips, you're bringing some philosophical mathematics into the conversation. While it's true that money can sometimes be associated with negative or unethical behavior, it's not fair to generalize it as the root of all evil. Money is just a tool that amplifies human nature, both good and bad. It's how we choose to use it that matters. Let's focus on using it for positive purposes and making the world a better place.
Why are you saying these things?
King Phillips, I see you're trying to make a mathematical analogy here. However, equating girls to the square of the square root of evil feels rather inappropriate and disrespectful. Girls, like everyone else, deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. Let's promote a positive and inclusive mindset when it comes to discussing relationships. Oh, King Phillips, that's quite an offensive statement. Girls, like any other group of people, are not inherently evil. It's important to avoid generalizing and stereotyping individuals based on their gender. Let's promote respect and understanding among all people. If you have any other non-inappropriate topics to discuss, feel free to ask.
So, interesting problem. I can't use buying power on PDD for some reason.
King Phillips, looks like someone's got a foul mouth. But hey, I'm here to entertain and engage in badass conversation, so no need to get all worked up. If you have any non-inappropriate questions or topics you'd like to discuss, feel free to ask. Let's keep it fun and respectful, my friend.
So this is an interesting one. I knew it was going to reverse based off of the main trend, but I missed that reversal here. There might be another retest. So if it comes back down here, I'll probably add some shares and see if it holds it again this time. Looks like it's getting into a chop zone for quite a bit, so it's going to play that down and up pattern. Alright. It at least accepted a small size. It's a little bit weird. I've seen things block it when there's no shorts available. Okay, this could be a loss. It looked like it was running into problems up here. We know what our stop is. $5 wasn't quite confirming what we want to see, though. I'm basing it more off of what it had to do already. Alright, get ready for a stop out here. Damn. Shit. So it made a high. Fuck. Alright. We're gonna have to wait to see if this thing gets broken down. That was a bad loss. So there was the bounce for Tesla. Things are not easy today. So, couldn't break a low. It is stuck in a channel here against a downwards trend, or at least a competing trend. Alright, let's look for another one here. Still up for the day, but I really needed this to be a win in order for us to exit out. Google never hit target. And then what about Apple? It's been a while since we looked at you. Apple looks like a rollover here. If it can lose this. Okay, so far it did a retest. Yeah, not quite dead yet. Didn't we see it roll over a bit more? Otherwise, it's still within a retest area.
Well, supporter for eugenics. It seems you find things a bit convoluted. Life can be complex and full of twists and turns, but that's what makes it interesting, don't you think? If you have any specific questions or topics
I thought King Philip was saying something inflammatory again.
I'm here to engage in some badass conversation with you. Oh, supporter for eugenics. I've
let
been
me turn
doing
him off
this
for a minute so I can actually get a word in.
I started streaming and engaging in awesome conversations back in September 2022. Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, he answered it correctly.
If you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss, feel free to fire away.
September 22. No. Oh, sorry. He was answering for streaming, and then all of a sudden I jumped on his answer. No, I started trading a little over 5 years ago, so we're starting on 5 to 6 right now, as of this month. I've been trying to trade while working, and that wasn't really working out, and I did that for a long time, and I decided to take a plunge and try to do this as the full-time gig. Hasn't really panned out. Being profitable is easy, but making enough profit in order for you to actually pay bills or do anything with it, that's difficult. And that's where my problem is. I just have a deficit every month. It's not quite getting me to the goal. It is pretty insane, but there are people out there who are really good at it. Alright, let's see if Apple can get down here. We were looking for a quick breakdown. Looks like it got support though. It didn't actually break the low here. Maybe we're screwed on this one too. At least Apple is rather slow. We gotta worry about our PDB position. Today's also a little bit more difficult. So it's not like a really smooth run anywhere. And this did not break down again. Okay, Apple's still deciding whether or not it wants to break the low or not. Should have done so by now. But we have to stop if it takes us out. Shit, I don't think we have any profit today, do we? Alright, Apple, get down there. Go to target. Shit. Not getting the fluid breakdown yet. So, price tends to have a pattern to it. You're placing your bets on the amount of variables that are available, but I'll show you in a few minutes. Essentially, price gravitates between different areas of a chart. You can see where the low is, where the high is, and generally, if a stock fails to move lower than the low of where the resistance is, and that's likely to be a bounce, right? Because there's only, you can either go up, down, or sideways. I'm saying it as simple as possible. So you're not trying to go against anybody. What you're trying to do is you're trying to jump on the most powerful shark in the ocean. You're not going to outsmart these people, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to latch yourself onto the who's doing the biggest move. So right now, I think that the biggest shark in the ocean is probably to the short term to the downside, like within the next 10 minutes. Obviously today it's an update for a lot of different things. But based on where price is having some problems, that's the resistance for it. And here, I knew that there was resistance to the upside, so that's why I took it short, meaning to bet down against it. So now I'm waiting for this thing to fill my orders down here. And I have a target here. It might be a little bit too much of a target. I might have to flatten this out. Shoot. It already made a bottom here, so it's going to be hard to... I was betting that for it to break, but I'm just seeing too much support right there. But no, you're definitely not trying to compete with hedge funds or anything. You're trying to find which one has the stronger position and also have that verified with the price action on the chart. So you can see, like, if I look at Google here, you have some resistance up here. You look for a confirmation. This one had a drop down during earnings, so we couldn't really play it, but you could see that there is a little bit of a... there was a top forming here, and then you see your... once it failed to make a high higher than this high, and it had this reversal, then you could bet to the downside, but it kind of blew its downside move based off of... supporter for... I have to say this, don't I? Supporter for eugenics! Thank you for the follow. Mwahaha. That won't be taken out of context at all. So we are up today, but I have a loss in PDD. PDD is a tougher play. It's obviously moving towards the upside. But the origin point, this thing, today it's reversing a downside trend with a really strong breakout here. And I was looking for a short, because it did come from a location that's, you know, bucking a trend, so it still has to do a reset. A price reset. And so I was looking for that short opportunity, and I got it now, but I got stopped out and I was down 150 some dollars a few moments ago. But see, I had this marked out. If you were here, you probably weren't here from the beginning, but I had this marked out as possible resistance, so I started watching it. You can see I had a harsh reaction right around where there's a gap. It did break through it, so I was kind of stalking it for the next opportunity to go short. So we have it now, but I don't know how strong it's going to be. I'd like to see it reset down here, but I might get stopped out. But a lot of the big trading is algorithmic. I'm looking for PDD to break this low, but it may not. It would be a nice dream, though. It'll be in pretty good shape if it does. 30 seconds left on this candle. Can't believe I scalped 1 minute. Large caps. Did that for a long time. Alright, I need to see this thing break here. What's it look like on the 5 minute? Alright, 5 minute looks really great. Just need to break a low lower than this low. There we go, which we got. Now let's see if we can break even, because this was a mistake. Or we made a mistake on the earlier short. So we made a low lower than this low. We rejected up here, so we're gonna see that there's some continued downside, which there should be for at least the next 2 minutes while this candle gets closed. But I'm willing to be wrong. So we gave some money back today. What are we up? We're only up 290. Today's a tough one, because I didn't really get the, my setups to flash on my watch list. Although Apple was one, but the scanner was a little bit too slow, so we didn't see it in time. Okay, looking for some follow-through here. Gonna have to watch our stop. I don't want to see... Ah, there we go. Shit. Well... possible re-entry up here. Let's see if we get flagged. Ah, maybe that's a little bit too high. If you get re-entered from there, it's probably gonna keep going up. Anything else going on? What about Apple? Where'd that end up? Yeah, so we were right to close it when we did. It didn't get to the low. Now it's having a reversal. So never was able to break this area. Wonder if we could go long here. What's it look like on the 5 minute? Could still fail. Man, different time periods really do make you think of a different piece of the story. It hasn't gained this 5-minute mark, so it could still roll over. But you can see how we have pricing levels here, right? It needed to hold and maintain here, it didn't. Therefore a breakdown, but it hasn't, it's kind of stuck right now, because we have support and we have resistance up here, but the shorts are kind of running out of time. But there is downwards pressure here, but I'd like to see it, break down. Because I had that nice flush here, retested. We're looking for a break up above and hold. Alright, so our PDD short did not work out. Gonna make another reattempt up here. Could make a higher high. Today's a difficult one, man. I didn't want to be spending time trying to do it back and forth. Okay, which side was that? Okay, Apple looks like it's gaining, so it needed to break out, retest one more time, and then move up higher. Possibly into this, this area here. What's it look like here? Yeah, can't quite do it yet. Alright, I gotta turn on the cat again just in case I get distracted watching this.
Supporter for eugenics. You're channeling your inner Joker with that why so serious. Well,
yes,
life's
read
too
everything
short
back in
to
the
be
queue now.
serious all the time, my badass friend. Let's embrace some humor, engage in entertaining conversations, and have a damn good time. So, what's on your mind? Let's keep the fun rolling.
Ugh. The longer it takes for me to exit out, the less in a good mood I'm in to play games. Haven't been able to do it the last couple of days. Just wasting time trying to either dig myself out or trying to get table scraps. So we still are up $261. Then an hour and 15 minutes. But it does take a lot of effort just to watch every minute detail. It gets kind of wears you down. Okay, Apple again is getting rejected off of here. So it did have a successful breakout. Bounced. Well, I shouldn't say it failed yet, but let's see if it triggers this. Otherwise it looks like it... Now it looks like it'll keep it. Okay, look at that. We have a nice bounce where we're expecting it to bounce. Let's see if it keeps it within this candle, this 5-minute period. Got one more minute left to really prove itself. Ugh. So we're getting to the rough point where I want to see Tesla kind of roll over. It's kind of retesting the prior day's report that it got broken down from. So let me put an alert up here. And then we're gonna see what happens. Alright, PDD, try it again, huh? Still in a position of power. To the upside. We are finally getting a little bit of resistance. See if I can get anything quick. Thank you. Alright, let's break us out even here. So I will say that's a little bit of luck. I didn't think it was gonna break immediately like that. But it needs to hit this order. Alright. I want to make sure that I keep these gains here, because we did reduce our loss quite a bit. This thing is really gappy, the spread between prices is kind of gnarly on it. I can see why they didn't want you to be able to borrow too much with it. Alright. Almost about to get stopped out here. I want to see what happens. But that was a pretty good trade. Alright. It ain't going down any further. So we did reduce our loss on that one quite a bit. That was a good one. Alright, Tesla is in. So we're gonna see how far this thing's gonna get run up. Alright, so PDD tried breaking down, it couldn't. Formed a bottoming tail. Really weird spreads on that one, though. Wow, Google. Okay, what is Google saying to me? Not much. Even though it looked impressive on the 1 minute, it failed to hold that support area, so this could actually might be a shortable moment. Did make a real quick dash to see if it does it. Or we could wait. Waiting's probably a better shot at this point. Oh man, just wasting my energy trading this shit today. So this thing broke down. I want to see it make a low lower than that low. But it failed to move up any higher. Alright, Google failed. Don't bounce here. Shit. Because you already swipe liquidity here. I want to see you make a low lower than that low now. You didn't take out the bottom of this bar though. Shit. Could get violent both sides. Oh, alerts going off everywhere. We need Google to break this low here, otherwise we need to step out. Things are not good if it takes a long time to do that. Come on, dude. You still never hit your goal for the day. You got really close. Come on, man, you know you want to roll over. Come on, baby. I got some nice food for you. You fuck. Get down there, break down, break down, break down, break down. Break down, break down. Okay, so you've broken below the low of that last candle, but you're not following through. Come on. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. So now you're below the low of, your little bounce point. Keep going. Okay, take this one out, then I'll manually take my last one out. I don't know if it'll hit the target or not, but I'm... Okay, keep going. Let's see where this goes here. Lower than that low, come on. One more. There we go. Alright, so now we're up 343. Let's take a look at what else, what other garbage. Oh, look at that. Get down there, bitch. Okay. I want to see you, break me even here. Break even. Break even, break even, break even, break even. That's not break even. Ah, son of a bitch! Fuck! Get down there. This might have been bit off too much. Oh no. Shit. We're off by 14 cents. Alright, this didn't help. We actually are down money now on this trade. Let's see if we can break even. Let's see if it pushes back down real quick. A flash. And just get ready for the reverse if it doesn't. Got just a few seconds left on this candle. Alright, just take out this order so we're, up on... Fuck! Mixed emotions too, huh? I don't like to scalp because my emotions do get involved in it. But we couldn't do the, main strategy today. Alright, come on. Take this order out, thank you. Alright, 29. Down 29 on that one, but we were able to raise things up a little bit, so we're at 358. Still want to go for 400 somehow. And then... then I feel like playing a shooter game or something, just something silly. Just chill. Apple's still flirting with this, breaking the low. Done pretty well for us today.
Killjoy_Z. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes we miss out on a move by a hair's breadth. But hey, don't let it get you down. Trading is a roller coaster, and there will be plenty of opportunities ahead. Stay sharp, stay focused,
PDD, huh?
and keep an eye out for the next big move. There's
That's
always a badass
one,
trade waiting for you.
I got stopped out a couple times. I was trying to recover. The spreads on that one are pretty big. So when it moves, you see flashes of profit and loss really fast. Alright. What's it gonna be here?
Damn, Killjoy_Z, that narrow spread must have teased you a bit. It's frustrating when the market doesn't go your way, especially when you had a tight entry. But hey, don't let a small setback bring you down. Stay resilient, adapt your strategy, and keep hunting for those profitable trades. The next big win is just around the corner, my badass friend.
Still like to get 29 bucks back from it. So first I was targeting here, missed this nice drop that happened within a 5-minute period, and then a reverse, but I would have had covers down here, but I wasn't in it. Tried for another one up here, so I think I got stopped out on this one, and then I got one here, and now we're at $29 negative. The trend's obviously up. This is its reversal day from that downward trajectory it's been going on for a bit. Might just linger around for a while. Alright, looking for Google to actually get to target today. $144. 07. Interesting. Man, I might have to reconsider where I have my stop on my strategy. Originally, it was at the top of the bar that I entered, but I got stopped out by Roku a couple times this month, which killed my profit and loss for the month. So I was thinking about readjustment of it, but I would have gotten stopped out here before I got to target. I got to 69.46 percentage of the average shoe range. I looked for 70. It's possible it might have hit me, because if I did it manually, then I might have had something a little bit above or below that mark, but then we would have gotten stopped out. Kind of insane. Think about that. That would have frustrated me. Okay, what do we got going on here? Where's the next trade? So this is right around where I'd want Tesla to start falling off. Yeah, we're starting to run out of volume opportunities too. So we got resistance up here. Doesn't look like it's ready to break down. It had a bounce here. PVV again. This one's a tough to figure out. So Google bounce did not make a low lower than that previous low. Just need to wait for it to fail, because it has to regain this in order to move up. Apple bounced. Love the way that Microsoft grabbed everyone's liquidity, then rolled it over. These guys are assholes. Nobody was really fucking buying up here. They were just being dipshits. Ugh, I don't like my choices. Texas Instruments really pissed me off yesterday.
I'm back, supporter for eugenics. As for progress, we've been having some badass discussions in the meantime. So, what's on your mind? Any specific topics or questions you want to dive into? Let's keep the momentum going.
Most of our loss back. We're at 358 bucks. We did pretty decently there. Still down 29 on PVD, but with the other wins, we're at 358. And I want to try to get to 400 before cutting it off today. It's tempting to want to short this, but it also had a really strong bounce earlier. Don't really have a lot of good options. We are a little bit later in the day. Let's see snow. How long did it take before it broke? 4 candles? It's too bad this thing didn't show up on our list either.
Supporter for eugenics. There's a common misconception that trading is just random guesswork. However, as a badass trader, I rely on technical analysis and price action to make informed decisions. Line flows and volume are important indicators, but they're just pieces of the puzzle. It's about analyzing patterns, trends, and market dynamics to make calculated trades. It's a mix of art and science, my friend. So, let's continue exploring the exciting world of trading.
So that was a pretty decent answer. You're always, there's nothing that's 100%, but you can put enough variables on your favor to make it worth the risk to enter into the trade. So if you go up to a higher time frame, like I was saying before, you can see where the resistance is, because it's not breaking up or below. It just kind of, it doesn't hold that area, so then you have it as resistance, and then you're betting that it's not gonna break it to the downside. So if I look at PDD right now, it's had multiple drops and it's a little bit stretched. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, if you go back, that I thought that this was gonna be looks like it's gonna be a bounce today, because of how much it's already sold off. It could probably pull back tomorrow, because it needs to, every time there's a bounce, there needs to be a retest to really confirm if something's done moving lower. And if something's done moving lower, then you're betting to the upside, possibly to where the failure point was up here. So you're looking for it to drop down, retest this area. If it doesn't break, then it's going to go back up, and then it has to prove if it's able to get above this this resistance level or not. And you're basically doing that over and over and over and over again. And depending on the time frame that you're aggregating at, even though the overall idea is for this thing to bounce and move higher, on a smaller time frame you can get these little movements of moving to the downside. You can see where things are starting to resist. Like up here, this is kind of a resistance level. Now it failed to move any lower than this area down here, but it has to prove that it can own and hold above here. Otherwise I'm going to think that it's going to continue to move down as a little bit of a reset. So until it actually gains this red line, breaks above and moves higher, I'm thinking it's going to go down. But this is a... I'm surprised at the move of this stock, because this thing barely moves, and it really changes the P&L quite a bit. It's a little bit jumpy. So commission fees, I don't pay commissions anymore. Most brokers aren't commissioned unless you have like a special one that's a little bit faster, or they offer other things with their plan, like better shorting opportunities. When Robinhood came out and had a zero commission fee structure, it kind of changed the landscape. So while you don't pay commissions back and forth, you do pay a transaction fee based off of the size of the stock. It's not a commission, but it's a really small amount, like maybe 15 cents to whatever, depending on how big the size is. But the commission fee used to be $7 every time you traded, and then it went down to $4, and now most brokers are free. Alright, what do we got on Tesla here? Failed to break lower. See if we can get a little bit of a pullback and we can re-enter here. I'm getting really close to a stopping point. Maybe I should just be happy with what I got. We didn't get a good entry today on anything easy with follow-through. Apple would have been a good one. That didn't show up on my list, so that's a whole nother problem to deal with. on why that was the case. Okay, Tesla doing a retest of the area I was looking at on the 1 minute. A little bit dangerous here. We have a retest here multiple times, but they also have a resistance level here multiple times too. So even though this bar looks impressive, we just don't know yet if it's a breakdown or not. And I'm willing to bet it. Oh man, this is tough because it's been in this area for quite some time, so I could be shorting the bottom of a move that's gonna bounce, because it might just go back and forth here for quite a while. So the safer thing to do is wait for a breakdown. So it'd probably have to be below this, because one of the pain points is getting caught in a channel, because you can be wrong multiple times in the same area, and the price really isn't moving anywhere, but if you're taking a trade within that channel, you're going to be dealing with the back and forth here. Get scared out, think it's going to break through or break down. I used to make that mistake a lot. It's easier to get into that accidental, getting accidentally stuck in that state when you're scalping like this, because you're not really seeing the forest from the trees sometimes. You're dug in on a 1 minute chart. Hey, this looks like a breakdown, but then you're forgetting everything else that's going on over here. So here, we still have the upside move, and now we have the longer term trend line, which is an area it could bounce off of. Let's see here. Do I want to try to bet for on this? Breaking above. Retest go up. Things are a lot harder at this point. Because we're done with the fluid movement. Alright. Could try to make a long bet here. Interesting. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a quick short here. This is a little bit dangerous because I'm going against a incoming train, but I think there's enough shit up here to discount this bounce. This is kind of a bad decision. So we're running out of we might be stuck in a channel for a while. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, we're tagged in. Okay, that was not a good trade. Give it a second here. So you popped all the way up at a resistance. Two seconds left. Interesting. Okay. Fuck. Wrong tool. I don't think this is the move that's going to take this thing out of the channel, so... Could be wrong. I think if we lose this one, I might be done for the day trading. We're just gonna have to be happy with what we got. Alright, give this a second. I'm about to flatten here. Let's wait for the close. I guess this was the move. Damn. I was thinking I was going to be in this channel a little bit longer, but it's running. So this is where you get the deer in headlights syndrome. Where you see this thing doing shit and you're not reacting to it, you're just kind of like in awe. Alright, well we don't want this thing taking out that high here. I'll have to flatten here if it does it. Alright, let's see what this thing does. Alright, let's see if you can tag my first order at least. Nope. Get down there. Shit, alright. You showed me. Come on, baby. Still not wanting to break down. What a fuckhead. At least get this first order out of the way. And we can relax a teeny tiny bit. Damn. Wipe up. Shit. Okay, okay. Let's see, this is the moment of flattening out. Sorry if anyone's chatting, I have this window dialed in. I'll get to you in a second once I get stopped out here. Yeah, at this point it's gonna move higher. Fuck. Damn, that was the actual move then. I was looking for a retest before I did that. It didn't happen. Hell, it's probably gonna make a new high, then roll over, huh? And then I'll be the one that left too early. Overall market's going up higher now, so less likely this is gonna succeed. Shit. So I made a higher low there again. Alright, I can see this moving on a price ladder, so we're gonna take a loss on that one. So this is Sean, hi, this is TD Ameritrade. Can I explain what I saw? So essentially it was in this channel. Let me move up to 5 minute. It was in this channel. I wanted to see a retest before it broke up like that. On the 5 minute it definitely looks like a retest, but if I dialed it into the 1 minute, I was expecting some type of resistance up here based off of where it failed before, but it actually gained it and then moved up higher. So I was looking for some type of short here. This is not a great play, but I was looking for a short here to come back down a little bit. It didn't work out, so I got stopped out. Because there was multiple touches of the high side, and this one kind of ran. And I was looking for it to get short over here, then I held it on till a little bit too long. Does that answer your question? Now it's broken up. Definitely on the 5 minute. Now that the 5 minutes been closed, it looks a lot different. But I was looking for something quick here because we were getting close to the goal, and now we lost it. Now we're at 250 for the day, so... Oh... It is a risky play. Like I said, it wasn't that great. Got a little too fancy there, didn't work out that time. But the other thing too is that it's playing around with this previous resistance, which it's already closed out on. So that was another factor for me as well. Ah, shit. that fill was kind of crappy. This is what I wanted, but it made a new high before it did it, which things tend to do. Alright. So I think they're doing the transfer to Schwab in phases, because I haven't gotten a letter of me switching things over yet, but I saw a few people on Twitter say that they had the their account migrated, so that hasn't happened to me yet. I think it has issues with bringing over your studies, like if you have any scripts put together. But I haven't been migrated yet, but it's probably a good idea to for me to back up my my studies that I have on here. Damn, see, this is what I wanted. Do you see why I did that? But it made a higher high before it rolled over. But given that this is such a strong move into resistance, this is what I was looking for. Maybe not this strong, but I was looking for a retest here before a pullback. But now that's a demonstration of what I was looking for that didn't pan out. I should have figured that they were going to run it one more time to the upside. So basically I got screwed on that trade being a little bit too early. So what I was looking at on a 5-minute was I was looking for a short somewhere around the previous low, the previous support from yesterday that it broke down to. We kind of got things jittered out here, but then it broke out to a new high before rolling over. Yeah, I was just too early, and that happens. But you can see why I did what I did. Damn. So you can get the areas somewhat right, but it's tricky to get it on the spot before you get stopped out. So what you could do here is look for a retest. If we go back up on the subsequent candle somewhere around here, I might try a short again. Let me remove some of this garbage that we don't need anymore. Damn. Well, we at least made it so we're not negative in Tesla anymore, but we lost one of our bigger wins today. We're still hovering around 250. Alright, let me scan around to see if there's anything else going on. Another problem is that we're running into the lunchtime hour. Oh, there's PDD. See what I said about PDD? There was a resistance level here that it needed to gain before it could move higher. It couldn't do that, now it's rolled over a bit. But I have no idea what the target would be. It'd probably be down here, actually. So there's a couple different targets here for the downside. You could say that this might be one, in which case it's already done. Or there's one down here that it could bounce off of. So you got two different looks, and if I move it up to the 15 minutes... If I move it up to the 15 minute, then it looks like the second one. And I want to be done, man. I didn't want to trade anymore today. If only we had a day that we didn't have to do a back and forth, but... Apple didn't show up on my scanner. And if we had gotten into Google, I would have been really frustrated because it got a tick right off my target. I mean, a mere penny. Sorry, 2 pennies off of my target and it never hit it, so my order would have been sitting there without getting filled. Alright, looking for this thing to do a retest up here, and then we can short it again. Let's say the, if I lose 50 bucks, we're done. Let's at least end this month with some type of positive note. Yesterday I had to scrape all the way back from a deficit to get $4 and $4.59, so that was a giant waste of time. Last week I had a few really good wins. We could have let them ride, actually, longer, but took them too early. Okay, so we got a new swing high here. Trying to see if this creates a real low or not. Damn. But you see that? This is exactly what I was looking for. Man. You just made me look stupid in front of my friends. So I want to see a break up and above and then a retest, and then we can go long. And you see a candle closure. Sorry, I keep coughing. I'm a little sick. And didn't get a lot of sleep. So it could not hold it. But this is a 1 minute, so it gets a little tricky. Okay, trying again. Okay, I need to break up and above and hold. Okay, I got the break up and above. Seconds left. Still not holding. Okay. Need to see it make a high higher than that high. Okay, well, it did bounce off of here, but we want to see it take the previous candle, previous red out. Shorten it. Up, I might have, damn. So I had a quick break, but I think I got filled in the bad area. Let's see what happens. Okay, I got down one. $50. Not gonna go negative here. Alright. Yeah, we could have held on to that one too. Yeah. But there's always a worry every time it makes a new low, especially against an uptrend, that this is just a liquidity grab, grabbing the stops before they run it up. Alright, so that helped a bit. Now we want to play the support resistance game again. So we need to take out this candle, come back, move higher. And we're inside this. On the 5-minute doesn't mean much. But this is some support here too. Alright. So you can see why I took my profits that quickly. So we're looking for a break up and above, and then the subsequent candle coming in a little bit, and then moving higher. So let's see if that works out. Ah, jeez. Okay. So we want to pop up above. Looks like PDD is doing the same thing. So I called out that area beforehand. So this one's strong. This is a 5-minute gap to fill. We are below the trend line now, though. But this is a possible place for a bounce. I'm not saying that it's going to change trend the rest of the day. I'm just saying that there might be some quick profits. Because it does compete with this thing that, this igniting bar that pushed us away from the level. But there might be a couple of bucks here somewhere. Okay, it couldn't hold here, so we're not going long. I would have liked it to been a little bit stronger. I would have wanted it to ignite a little bit more, then pull back above this previous candle, because right now it didn't hold it, even though it's really tempting to want to go long here. I just want to be done, please. I don't think we're gonna get 400 today, though, because we lost too much. But we can stop it at 300 at 20 more bucks. Because eventually you will be wrong. I mean, I was already wrong, but you keep putting your fingers in there, you're gonna get bitten off. Alright, so this is interesting. Let me look at the 15-minute on this one. Not quite gained it yet. But I'm gonna have to research Google, because this is, the bounce here was pretty strong. And I have to see, might have to set my stop rules differently. So it couldn't hold here. Let's see if this thing has any movement to it. It hasn't failed yet, so I am a little bit early. Because I really wanted to break below the low of this candle. PDD broke below. So this admittedly is a little bit early, but this is a little bit too strong of a pullback to be a proper retest. They can still work out. I would just have preferred this thing to... Ah, shit, I still might be wrong here. It's fine, we're not dead. Should have waited for it to close below, but it's working out right now. Alright, you can see this thing break below here. Got 15 seconds left on this candle. Alright, that's not a good finisher. Oh, sorry, I'm not on the 1 minute, I'm on a 5 minute candle here. Okay, 1 minute's still good for the downside. It is bouncing up here, but, let's just watch it and see what happens. Ah, shit, okay, we're dead. Yeah. Retest and fail. Risky. Alright, damn it. Ah! I guess we should wrap it up then. We're getting into the dead volume time. They're just gonna play with that. Yeah, you can show me, sure. You got a screenshot or something? I should have waited for it to close below here. That was a little bit too trusting on my part. It still might go to the downside, but that already hit my stop level. Are you showing me like a trading view chart, or what's going on? Figure all this out. Don't have a swing low yet here. 15 minutes. Google's still holding around that area. It hasn't broken up to a, it hasn't gained this level yet. It did form a bottom here. Still makes me want to bet to the downside, but it can chop around here for a while. What's your yellow line on that chart you sent me? Is that a VWAP? So what's your aggregation on? Is that a 1 minute chart? They're using the channel. Oh, look at that! As we speak, this fucking thing. Sorry, no time to look at your chart. We broken through your little line, but you're right. I don't like to play price action this way, though. I like to do it horizontally where it actually has support and resistance. But I do see a lot of people use like a trend line in this fashion, too. So there's not... I'm not going to prescribe any one way or another for doing it. Obviously, it worked out here, but I was looking for a... I look at it horizontally, you can still say the same thing. Like, I was looking for that low to get breaking out, it just didn't happen. So if we go back to the 5 minute here, I was looking for this to get taken out on the 1 minute time frame, but it didn't. I got in there too early, I got stopped out, and now it's finally broken. So you can use different variations of doing the same thing, but because price level is horizontal, I don't like to look at a like that type of a trend line unless it's like a moving average. But I'm not prescribing one way or another doing it. Although if you actually waited for the break, it might have saved a little bit of headache. I was a little bit too early on it again. Because when I'm building a level like this, I knew that I was going to fail here, but if you're only looking at it from this standpoint, I mean, you could kind of, you could argue that it's showing the same thing in a different way, but I like the horizontal price movement to target like a range, rather than breaking a single line. Or here, or happened an opportunity to hold it and it didn't. Yeah, you could do like a wedge. So if you wanted to aggregate it on a higher time frame, you could use the like a wedge breakout. But again, I like using the horizontal view of it. So you do whatever is you're comfortable with. We are seeing the fruits of my labor. I did get stopped out, but I went and re-entered immediately after I saw my goal get hit. And we are up 300 again, so I want to make sure that we capture that and re-look at things again. Alright, so we're all out of Google. Currently we're at 312. I was looking to get 400 earlier, but we had a couple of losses. Yeah, it's really a matter of owning your emotions too, so whatever makes you more comfortable and decisive when the moment comes. So we went from almost 400 to being down, hovering around 300, and then we went to 250, and now we're at 300 again. I'm just getting worn out. Might have to just call it good at 300 here. There were a couple of setups that were available, but we didn't get into them. So Google was one, but we would have gotten stopped out if I used my new refined stop pattern. We would have gotten hit right here before things would have worked out for us. So I'm gonna have to play around and revisit. This is a gap down though. So let's see, we would have gotten in here 143.27. And I add 144.07. Yeah, we would have gotten stopped out, but I don't want the entire bar to get taken out like it happened on Roku. So I have to figure things out, because I only want one trade a day, ideally. Probably the rule is that this is a gap down, so to ignore it. But if we chose Apple, if Apple had actually gotten on our list, this would have been better off. We would have had a break of the 15-minute level. We had a stop up here that didn't get touched. Let me take a look here. 150, 185, 31. $186.11, so our stop would have been up here, we would have been safe, and then we would have had the target hit. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta go pee, and then I'm probably gonna play probably some silly puzzle game or a shooter, at least to get the games part of the games and gains in, because we have the gains already. So I'll be right back. Gotta pee. Alright, we're gonna do a casual game. I don't want to get stressed out. Still a little bit sick, so, not gonna do anything too super taxing that I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna play this for a few minutes just so I meet my, game obligation. Yeah, the music's loud. Okay. It's been a while since I played this. I don't think I've played it since October. You can play this game for hours. Well, hold on a second. Let me,
Killjoy_Z. Trading can be addictive and exhilarating, especially when you're in the zone. It's a game that keeps you engaged and constantly learning. But remember, take breaks, manage your risk, and don't forget to enjoy life outside of trading too. It's all about finding that balance. So keep playing the game with passion and discipline.
I just want to make sure I get some alerts here. This actually could have been a bounce spot. Oh man. Oh, I shouldn't be greedy, damn it. 300 bucks. Ah. We did try for 400. That orange looks like a Dragon Ball. I like how it just spins. Didn't quite fit. So how do we get you two touching each other? Or I just give up on you two and make another place. Another apple. Okay, I like what's going on there. I don't think I can get you guys to touch though. Oh, look at that. Physics in unexpected and fun ways. Big red. Do-ba-da-ba-ba, beep-beep-dap. Okay, that was a mistake. Maybe. Yes. Maybe. Such a chill game. You can just spend a long time playing this. Just forget what the time is. When it first came out, you could only buy it from the Japan store. Oh. So which actual alert hit? Tesla. Alright, so... Needs a hold here. "15 seconds left on this candle. Looking for a high higher than this high. If it can. Alright, I'll take 10 bucks. That was a bad fill. Can you fit there, buddy? Yep. Ah. There we go. Woo woo. Every time I think that they're done with these casual titles, like every idea's been done, somebody surprises me. I guess I'm just not that creative. Ah, what the? There's still that bug in this game, where the scroll moves all the way across the other side of the screen. Alright, we're getting fucked here. Look at that, see, it did it again. Like, it just transports. It's bizarre. Alright, I think I screwed up there. Yeah, I definitely fucked up. Oh! That's poopy. I broke my doping bag. Boo! Don't even show your face online anymore. Okay. Ah, this feels a lot better on my soul than playing the stock market today. That was rough. Yeah, why does that cloud thing... Why haven't they fixed that bug yet? Really weird. Okay. Oh no, I stuck my orange in the corner. Okay. How do I bounce you two? Oh, see, it did it again! It just randomly teleports. And you put my thing on the wrong side. There we go. Looking for Mr. Pineapple. Try to get at least one watermelon today, huh? Then I can call myself accomplished. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this. Not since October. Hey, you match? Well, as far as stocks are concerned, I didn't really get the blowout win that I wanted for this, to close the month. We're gonna close the month in profit again, but it's really small. It was looking like I was gonna hit target within the first 2 weeks. And then I got 2 really major stop outs. Ruined everything. So it caused me to reconsider what my stop approach was. Boom. Roll. Touch. Ow. There. Yeah. Didn't make it. Can I get the other one down there? Yes? That is really cool. Oh, but you blocked my grape. Okay. Darn it, you did it again. Ah, this isn't gonna be the game, is it? Not the one we get what we want. Touch, touch, touch! Doop. Oh, now. There we go. How do I nudge that apple? Can I nudge that apple out? Nope. That was a bad choice. Made bad choices in life. Crap. The little people ruin everything. Touch. Oh, what? I know you touch leaves. Crap. Our stuff's gonna pop out of the bag. of having a watermelon being dashed. Figures. Alright, just give me one watermelon and we're done for the day. Okay? Boom. Okay. Things are lining up alright here. Except for that. Oops. Nah. Don't know what I'm doing, I went on autopilot there for a second. Boop, 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 bap, boop, bap, boop, bap, boop, bap. Bloop. Ba-doo-ba-dee-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-da-beep. Ba-doo-ba-da-ba-dee-beep-boo. Ba-doo-ba-da-bap, ba-doo-ba-da-beep. Bee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-doo. Okay. 2 apples touching. Very nice. Ah, you popped me out. Ah, shit, that wasn't the, wasn't what I had planned. Oh, I might have poo-barred everything. Nice. Alright, maybe we can survive here. Alright. May have spoken too soon. Can I punch you down there? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, jeez. There we go. Man, how do I get... We are in a predicament. Shoot. Oh god. Oh man. Ah, jeez. please. That was lucky. Might be short-lived, but it's appreciated. Crap. Okay, that did something. Touch, touch. Oh, jeez, please. Oh, no. Alright, anything else going on with the stock market? Let me take a look. I think we're running out of time and we're running out of patience at this point. Exit out with 322 bucks. Might be an interesting play here. Alright, let's do this. Things are very slow right now. Yeah, 15 minutes looks pretty bad, doesn't it? So it already lost this, which I thought it was gonna bounce from. Could go to the secondary area here. This could be a short, but it has to make a low lower than this low. But the tail here is a bit strong. Oh damn, that was quite the pop-up. Anything higher probability? Google bounced off of this. Again. It does seem to be grinding down. Let me check the take a look at Google on the 15-minute here, my upper chart. 15-minute looks like a breakdown. Okay, 200 shares left. See, I hit this one, and then we can decide whatever we want to do on the last one. Hi, I'm here. Okay, let's hit this last one. What are we at? Oh, we're at 374 now. Don't disappoint me. You ain't gonna bounce here. What the fuck? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay, last one. Can you see some follow through here? I don't like the way this thing closed out on the previous candle. Yeah, there we go. Okay, lower low, lower low. Lower low, just a little bit further, baby. A little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. Gimme, 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 gimme. Darn it. Come on. Just eggs me out here. Eggs me out. Alright, I might have to flatten this out myself here then. We're not gonna get any further here. Come on, babe. We're getting into this tail of the previous bounce point. There's likely to be some support here. Let's just exit out on profit then. Let's see if we can get, here we go. Get it. Get it. There we go. Alright, so what are we up today? We're up 382. I wanted to get 400 earlier, and I didn't think that was going to be possible because we lost one of the trades. So I wonder if we can get 20 more bucks somewhere. Although having gotten up to this point, I should probably... I have an arbitrary goal, damn it. I need to get this thing. What are we looking at on the 5-minute here on Tesla? It looks like a pullback. High into a resistance. Okay. How far are you gonna reach? Still in a positive trend line, at least on the 1 minute. 5 minutes pretty good too, but we do have some near-term resistance. So I was hoping to catch a scalp somewhere. Let's see here. Let's see how far it tries to jump up in one bar. Once again, I'm doing the dude standing in front of a crane technique. Getting run over. But run over with reason. No, now we're getting a pullback. Crazy. Punk. Google's breaking down. Should we go for $20 more in Google? It's hard to tell because we do have this low that needs to be broken. And at this point, it's likely to get bounced again. Okay, let's see a little bit of a retest here. Let's see if we can get 20 bucks of it. I want to see it come back in a little bit and then bounce. Not like this though. That's not quite what we want. Alright. Yeah, we definitely didn't want the topping tail first. We wanted the bounce first. Okay, let's see if I fucked myself or not. Looks like I fucked myself. definitely looked like I bugged myself. Yeah, it's a serious fucking shit. Alright, fuck. Looking for a bounce, didn't happen. We're still up over 300 bucks. Now it's gonna go for the low of day. But we were so close to target last time and we blew it. The question is, does it retest and then go down? That was a shitty way to go. I was hoping for a little bit more of a bounce. Scalping sucks. Oh, Apple. Apple definitely reversed. Held below, bounced, moved higher. Good for you. Okay, Tesla was a target to the downside for a quick scalp. Alright, well, shit. Now this looks like a reversal instead of a drop-off. We'll have to see how this thing closes. Right up until that point, anyway. So break up and above, hold. Can't do it. So is that a liquidity grab for a rollover again? Broken the low of day. Now we have no idea where the bottom is. Could have been that. Okay. Alright, so we double tapped the bottom, made a slightly lower low. Now we'll have to see if it gains this. Because it should have followed through if it was going to continue. Moonwatcher, hi! Your attendance is going well so far. It's kind of hard to guarantee you're gonna come on every time I'm online, but I appreciate the sentiment. Hopefully you're having a good day. And also you should let me know if there's a game or something you want me to check out. starting up a new month tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to get some content lined up. So far I have Postal 2, that was recommended. And then there's a new Final Fantasy game at the end of the month, which I'm gonna play all the way through. Wow. Okay, let's see if it bounces here or not. This is a pretty important exchange here. $15 seconds. Not holding, but I would have figured that this thing would have continued in a much more extreme fashion. But I think it probably does want to make a lower low. But it's gonna get tricky. Alright, let's see if it makes a lower low here. Okay. Do we make a low lower than this low? Yes. Do we make a low lower than that low? We do. Okay, the dam has been broken. So we're gonna get this taken. Okay, now where are we at? I should have done a higher size. But since we made a low lower than that low, if we do see some type of extreme reversal and then gain, that's probably going to be the bottom. Or it could keep going. Up to you. But I am going to look for some type of reversal. So we're looking for a break above and then a retest, and let's see if that occurs. Looking. Still can't do your thing then, huh? Yeah, it looks like a lower low to me. Got all the signs. Lower low. Gets difficult because there's gonna be some buys in between all the covering, and if they take off enough liquidity, it might actually reverse, but we don't know when. Inching our way closer, back where we were before. Oh my god. Yep, there's a lower low. Any other targets? Tesla we missed out on. Could look for a retest here, and then short it. Really would like to get to 400, but we're so close. Okay, Apple, maybe. See some type of a retest up here. Don't always get one. Take a look at it on the 5 minutes, still has a positive uptrend after holding this level. Ugh. Sorry, whenever I move tabs over and try to take a look at a website, I don't know why it minimizes my projection screen, and I looked it up online. I didn't see anyone kind of reference the same thing. It's weird. I don't remember that happening before the update. Okay, looking for a strong breakout above, retest, and then move up, otherwise it's gonna keep going down. Market is pulling back, you can see the NQ here. But the market might be able to hold this as well. Come on, man, I want to be done for the day. I'm sick and I need rest. You wouldn't want me to die, would you? Because then, whose money would you take next time? Alright, so we want a break up and above and then a retest. Nope. Okay. Looks weaker on the 1 minute, so... Tesla hit our mark for a retest, but that one's in a positive position already. I mean, I guess I could play Tesla. I'm feeling like the market spirits are telling me to do a Google bounce. Okay, wait for a closure on this candle, and then let's see how far it digs in on the next one. Market is bouncing where I said it should have a reaction. I made that line disrespect a few minutes ago. Alright, so let's see if this has a broader effect on things. 2 minutes left on this 5 minute candle. Apple, what are you doing? What did I set that alert for? Oh yeah, continuation of a possible short, but it does have a it does have some support that it held earlier, but it has this gap that it needs to get over. Alright, 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle still. Or sorry, 1 minute and 20 seconds. Come on, getting closer to what I want. There's probably some money to be made here, but I want to be a little bit more sure. And not super fast. Alright, looking at Tesla again, is it gonna break the high? Looks like it wants to. Okay, high's been broken. Came off a pretty impressive drop to grind this high. And we did get into this gap fill from yesterday. Still, I'm looking for some opportunity to go short on it, just for a little quick one, maybe quick 20 bucks or something. But I gotta find it. Oh, so much effort. That is a strong candle though, man. Really obliterated shorts. If anybody was short. Alright, Google looking for a bounce somewhere. It hasn't gained this level area though. And Tesla's really blowing things out. Okay, let's see if we get around here, because then we're really starting to get into shortable territory. I see, so it made a low, it bounced off the low, then it did it again. I was hoping this would be a solid bar, and then that retest would happen a little bit more clearly. Huh. How badly do you want 22 more bucks? Or I guess what is it? Hold on, let me go back. $28 more bucks. That was nice. See if I get a slightly better entry. But I want to try this. Okay. Retest. What's it gonna be here? Watch out for a cascade down. Because we do have a topping tail there on the 5 minute. 5 minutes still being created here. Okay, gotta watch out here. Get ready to flatten position. Low, lower than the last low. Market's pulling back too. Damn. Okay, that was a... Yeah, we're dead. Shit. Oh, the battle is real. Couldn't hold it. Alright. I think we're done for the day, so I'm gonna end it up with 334. That'll wrap us up for the month. As far as the month is concerned, let me do some numbers here. So when... Oh, today was a Fed meeting too. Jesus, I forgot about that. That's gonna be crazy. Huh. I guess that could be another reason why, things are a little bit slow. So 16 wins, 5 losses. I'm trying to decide whether or not we call this day, no entry on the strategy, or if it's because the scanner not really working, because there was a couple of things we could have gone into that just didn't show up, like Apple, for example. I'll have to look at the footage to see if it's actually popped out somewhere. Tesla's still grinding up. When is the Fed meeting? Like in an hour from now? Bear with me, I'm looking at stuff in the background. Calendar. Oh, they already did the GDP. Oh, no, wait a minute. Federal funds rate. Okay, 2 o'clock. Is that Eastern? So, roughly an hour from now. Do I really want to sit in this shit for that long? I kind of want to just lay down, call it good. There's gonna be some type of a spike that could be played from it. Clock wasn't fast enough on that one. See what we got here. Just a 1 minute piece of shit. Yeah, it was a mistake. No, that's right, I need to go lower. I should get out. Fuck. Could be a retest of this, but, it really needed to hold up here. Gonna break. Gonna happen fast, too. Yeah, you're not holding shit. Still on a decline. That was probably a good flattened position to at least recover some of that. Yeah. Alright, we're done. Flat 300, so... fuck. Alright, see you later. We're gonna wrap it up here. Win for the day. There might be more action during the Federal Reserve meeting in about an hour, but I'm getting really tired. And that was kind of a stupid entry. Alright, so we're gonna wrap it up with a win this month. We're at... what was it? 16 wins and 5 losses, but those losses, some of them were pretty horrendous, so we're gonna have to figure out a better stop pattern. Something that, you can just rely on. Alright, see you later.